Welcome to Theater Feud. Hi, everybody. Is everybody ready to watch the show tonight? No? Yeah, let's hear it. Welcome to Theater Feud. All right, everybody, you ready for a show? Good evening, and welcome to Theater Feud. Theater versus film. I know after all of my successes in the business, 6 Oscars, 4 Tonys, and not to mention my Golden Globe nomination for 2014 Best Host in ODU, presents an APO production of Theater Feud, All-Star Edition. You all know who I am. No? I was still talking. Speak again. I dare you. Oh, real mature. You'll never work in this business again. Do you hear me? Never. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for our contestants. First on Team Theater, we have the wickedly talented Witch of the West. From the land of Oz to Wicked the musical, here is Elphaba Thrupp.
Actually, people just gave me that designation. I'm not really wicked, but I am going to defy all of you.
Right, and Maleficent wasn't wicked either. Let's move on. From Andrew Lloyd Webber's longest-running Broadway musical, from The Phantom of the Opera, we have The Phantom.
The Phantom of the Opera is here.
Alrighty then. Another classic character from Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats. Here is Victoria.
Cat, meow.
And now here's the lovely...
Hold your tongue! What is this thing you mean stealing the light of the sun? For I made this world, called the stage by seconds, and they have stolen its light. Hold you, and marry yourself to a pack of wolves. I searchest, and seest not tablet, nor much ado. Oh, the irony sings. Where is Romeo? Not even Sophia's or Caesar's children. I'm forced to drop to my knees. I thought I wouldn't see the last of the old earth. Shut up. How dare you exclude me from the 7 stages?
William Shakespeare?
Yes, you dunce.
How he... What in the... How is canon helpeth William Shakespeare?
You include me, or I will die not a true blue rebel death.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying, but whatever you're saying, it doesn't matter, because it's too late for any of your plays
Well,
or
excuse you!
But you can be a contestant. Do you accept this offer?
Well, allow me to be, allow me to see, born me, so I can suckle breath in this life.
Okay, I'm just going to go with my gut and say that's a yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our newest, albeit improvised contestant, William Shakespeare.
Much ado.
But this show would be nothing without the characters from the silver screen. Next up, she's a Disney princess. She's America's favorite one, too. Her pumpkin just arrived at the Theater Feud set. Please welcome Cinderella.
Thank you for having me today. No matter how many times my story has been unnecessarily retold, I could not have done this without my friends, Jack and Gus Gus. Oh, and I can't forget my fairy godmother. Let's have a magical time together.
Yes, another Cinderella story starring Selena Gomez should never have happened. Anyway.
How's it going? Hey.
Okay, let's move on to our next contestant. What is your name again?
Oh, it's the Sue girl from The Exorcist.
Damn, girl, your breath stinks!
Oh! You look awfully familiar. It's that guy from the Rush Hour movies.
No.
Well, why don't you introduce yourself to our audience then?
Hello everyone, I am Keaton Thompson from All That. Good Burger. I'm Keaton and Kale. The black guy from SNL. That was me. Who are all these other people? What up with that? Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that? Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that?
Yes. What is up with that? Let's move on. Our next contestant is a weather girl who's never wrong. She's a member of the X-Men with a striking personality. Please welcome Storm.
Well, as you already know, I'm recognized as Storm, but I noticed the weather's a little too sunny for the theater team. That will soon change.
I will have to ask you not to rain on my parade.
That's a theater reference. Barbara Streisand, funny girl. It was on Glee.
Glee is the worst.
Your dress is the worst.
You're as basic as your black dress.
Oh, looks like a catfight is getting closer.
And speaking of Closer, let's move on to our first scene. Closer, Patrick Marber's award-winning play, first premiered in London's Royal National Theatre in 1997. It deals with four morally ambiguous Londoners who switch romantic partners. Its film adaptation starred Natalie Portman and Clive Owen, both of whom were nominated for the Golden Globes in 2004. Here it is.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long.
Young woman, London. Hello, gorgeous.
You're late, you old fart.
Sorry, you minx.
The sacred sweater? I'll give it back.
It suits you, keep it.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm late because I walked through Postman's Park to get here, and I had to look at the memorial.
Oh,
Yeah? Oh.
you hate me.
No, I adore you.
Do we have to talk about it?
Not if you don't want to.
Thank you. I have a surprise for you.
You're full of them.
Wait here.
What are you doing here?
I'm lazing on a Sunday afternoon, you?
I'm in Alice.
Who?
Dan's Alice. Well, Dan's ex-Alice. She phoned me at the studio this morning. She wants her negative.
Right.
You don't go to museums.
The evidence would suggest otherwise.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you?
Fine. Sure birthday today.
Thank you.
I thought of you this morning.
Lucky me.
Present?
Yeah.
What is it?
A Newton's cradle.
Who from?
My dad.
From Joe.
It's from Alice. I'm fucking her. I am fucking Alice. She set us up. I had no idea you were meeting her here.
You're old enough to be her ancestor.
Disgusting, isn't it?
You should be ashamed.
Oh, I am.
How?
We met at a club. She happened to be there.
A club?
Yeah, a club.
You don't go to clubs.
You know, I'm reliving my youth.
Was it a strip club?
You know, I can't remember. Jealous?
When did it start?
About a month ago.
Before or after I came to your surgery?
The night before. She made me strip
I
for her.
don't want to know that.
I know. Did you tell your soulmate about that afternoon?
Of course.
How'd he take it?
Like a man.
I told you it was best to be truthful.
You're sly.
You love your guidebooks. You look like a tourist.
I feel like one. Look, please don't hate me.
It's easier than loving you. Me and Alice, it's nothing.
Nice nothing.
Very. Since we're talking, did you ever work with your lawyer? We're still waiting on confirmation of our divorce. If that's what you want.
Hi. Do you two know each other?
I think I'll leave you to it.
Good thing. We don't want him around while we're working, do we?
Later, mates. Bye. Nice shoes, by the way.
How did you get so brutal?
I lived a little.
You're primitive.
Yeah, I am. How's Dan?
Fine.
Did you tell him you were seeing me today?
No.
Do you cut off his crust?
What?
Do you cut off his crust?
What do you want?
I want my negatives. So, what's your latest project, Dana? How nice. The beauty in ugliness.
What are you doing with Larry?
Everything. You should come around sometime and hear your husband blubbering into his pillow. It might help you develop a conscience. His big thing at the moment is how upset his parents are, how you had to ruin everything. They worshipped you. Now all Larry does is stare at my asshole looking for an answer. Any ideas, Anna? Why don't you go back to him?
So then Dan will come back to you?
Maybe.
Ask him.
I'm no beggar.
Dan left you, Alice. I didn't force him to go.
You made yourself available. Don't weasel your way out of it.
Yeah, well, screwing Larry was a big mistake.
Yeah. Well, everyone screws Larry around here.
You're Dan's little girl. He won't like you.
So don't tell him. I think you at least owe me that. She even looks beautiful when she's angry. The perfect woman.
Just fucking stop it!
Now we're talking.
Why now? Why come for me now?
Because I finally felt strong enough. You know, it's taken me 5 years to realize that you work better than me.
It's not a competition.
Yes, it is.
I don't want to fight.
So give in. Why'd you do this?
I fell in love with him, Alice.
That's the most stupid expression in the world. I fell in love. No, there's always a moment where you can either give in to temptation or you can resist it. Now, Anna, I don't know when your moment was, but there was one.
Yes, there was.
You didn't fall in love. You chose to.
Yeah, well, you fell in love with him.
I didn't fall in love. I saw this briefcase and I found his sandwich and I thought, I would give all my love to a man that cuts off his crust. I didn't fall in love. I chose to.
And you still want him? After everything he's done to you?
You wouldn't understand. He buries me. He makes me feel invisible.
Where are you hiding from?
Everything. Everything's a lie. Nothing matters.
That's too easy, Alice. That's the cop-out of the age.
Yeah, well, cool.
Well, I'm sorry. I had a choice and I chose to be selfish. I am so sorry.
Everyone's selfish. I stole Dan from someone else.
Ruth?
Ruth. She went to pieces when he left her.
Did she come and see you?
No. So, what are you gonna do?
Think. Hey, was Larry nice to you in bed?
Okay. Dan's better.
Rubbish. At least Larry's there.
Dan's there in his own quiet way.
You know, they spend a lifetime fucking and never know how to make love.
I got got this scar on my leg. Larry used to lick it up like a dog. Any ideas?
Dermatology? I mean, God knows, this is what we're dealing with. You know, we arrive with our baggage, and for a while they're brilliant. It's like they're baggage handlers. And then we ask them, where's your baggage? And they deny all knowledge of it because they're in love. They have none. And just as you're relaxing, a great big juggernaut arrives with their baggage. It got held up. You know, one of the greatest myths that men have about women is that we overpay. They love how we make them feel. They don't love us, Alice. They love drinks.
You should lower your expectations.
Yeah, well, that's too easy to say. And honestly, I'm not trying to sound patronizing, but you're a child.
You are being patronizing.
And you are a child. But who's Buster?
Buster? No idea.
He says it in his sleep.
I gotta go.
Don't forget your negatives.
Thank you. Anna, do the right thing.
One thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down.
Well, after seeing that, I truly believe that this show belongs on the stage.
Our opinions are one, for love is what we feel, and what is one to the desires that we are called to succumb to.
Well, I believe a story with such complex characters and storylines can only be done justice on film.
Looks like we got a theater feud right here.
Funny you should mention that. You shouldn't have, but you did. Let's move on to our first question. First question of the show. Here we go. As just witnessed in Closer, what is the most intense, exciting, or important part of a show?
Ooh, I know all about this one. It's the climax. Meow.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm going to assume you said climax, so correct. 10 points for Team Theater. Moving on. Next question. What do we call the scenery for stage? That is incorrect, and that sounded bad. That's correct. It's the set. Way to go, Team Film.
Speak the speech I pray you with tongues. Your answers are empty here.
Sorry, Shakespeare. Let's move on to our next question. What is the name for a second audition?
I believe it's callbacks.
That's correct. You may be bad, but you could be good at something. Let's see. What is a character's inner drive that causes them to act a certain way?
Girl, you can't be touching me like that. Somebody needs to get this chick tested. Let me answer for her. It's motivation.
That's correct! And that's a perfect transition to our next scene from The Mountaintop. The Mountaintop, written by Katori Hall, is her adaptation of The Night Before Martin Luther King's assassination. It shows him not in the light of a saint, but as a human being with weaknesses and a struggle to accept his fate. But he will overcome them by the light of morning with a little help from a hotel worker named Kamei. Here is The Mountaintop.
Well, I died at the hands of a white man, too.
Yes. Speak by love and die by hate.
Where will it be?
On the balcony, just right there.
How?
Surrounded by those who love you.
Will you be there to clean up the mess?
It would be an honor, Preacher King.
Will there be others to carry on the baton?
Many will carry it on, but there will never be another you. You you are once in a lifetime affair.
The future is beautiful as you.
Yes, and as ugly as me too.
I want to see it.
I don't know if you could handle it. It might break your heart.
My heart's already weary, Caramel. I want to see it before I die.
But I done thought you already seek the promised land.
In my dreams, but I want to see it with my eyes, my own eyes. Because if I see it, I really see it, I'll die a happy man tomorrow, and I'll go willingly into your arms, Caramel. I just want to see it, the dream that I would never live to see.
I'll let you see it. But you're gonna have to come when you call. You're gonna have to go on home tomorrow.
What time will it be?
6:01 p.m.
Will it hurt?
You won't feel the hurt. The world will.
You promise?
I promise. You ready? Let's take it to the mountaintop. The Prince of Peace, shot. His blood stains the concrete walls outside room 306. A worker wipes away the blood, but not before Jesse baptizes his hands on the balcony. The baton passes on. Memphis burning, D.C. burning, Vietnam burning, cities burning. Compton's coming home. Another Kennedy. Kennedy gone. The baton passes on. Bayard Rustin, Stonewall riots, Andrew Young, Julian Bond, Bob Marley, redemption songs, Angela Davis, Ashada Shakur, Afro Picks, Black Raised Fists, Olympics. The baton passes on. White children, black children, Crayola-colored children, together in a cafeteria. Roots, the Jeffersons, Sidney Poitier, Superfly, Isaac Hayes, James Brown. I'm black and I'm proud. Jesse for president. I am somebody. Crips, blood, blue, red, white, crack, smack. Marion Barry, tracks, AIDS. Reagan wins again. Berlin walls, apart held falls. Robin Island sets Mandela free. Rodney King screams, can't we all just get along? No peace in the Middle East. Ruby D, child, please. You show is ugly. Spike Lee, Rwanda bleeds. Bill Clinton, nigga please. Skinheads, The Cosby Show, Baby Mamas, Soul Train. Montel, don't ask, don't tell. Runs DMC, BET, MTV, walk this way. The baton passes on to the break of dawn for the American song, We Shall Overcome. A white Bronco flees into the night. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. James Byrne, Columbine, Ron Brown, Cullen Powell, Clarence Thomas, Tupac, Oprah, Biggie. Crack corners from Crenshaw to MLK Boulevard. Saddam Hussein, Osama, George Bush, Honey Rice. The tower sign, the world turns gray, September 11th. One bright morning day. Katrina, America's apple pie, drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee drowned. The Superdome, drive-bys, McDonald's, and you know I'm loving it. Diabetes, Iraq, NBA. High-paid slaves to this day. The children of the Nile rise, a nuclear 8 Mile. Black picket fences, Jenna 6, America, flags, and black presidents. The baton passes on. The baton passes on. The baton passes on. Oh, the baton passes on.
What is this vision I see before me? Could it be my wildest dreams? There it is. There it is. A land where hunger is no more. A land where war is no more. A land where richness is no more. Poverty is no more. Color is no more. Destruction is no more. only love, radical, fierce love.
Yes,
the promised
preach.
land is here on earth. I accept that I will never walk through this blessed garden over yonder. The luscious land on the far side of the moon. It is so. Well, everybody said it was not going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to happen in an instant. Everybody said that we'll never get there, but then again, they never thought we would make it this far. Can I get amen? I said, can I get amen? You have wandered the deserts. The flaming sands have burned your feet, and you are standing on the edge of Canaan, on the mountaintops made of dreams of men and women who have paid the ultimate price with their lives. Children of the Nile, you must rise. You can no longer stand weary and walk through this bullet world with bullet backs. Your time is now, and I mean now. The baton may have been dropped, but anyone can pick it back up. I don't know where we are in this race, but pick up the baton and pass it on. The baton is no longer the burden my image can bear. For you are the climbers, the new carriers of the cross. I beg you, I implore you, don't give it and toss it off. On this here mountaintop there is beauty to behold. The promised land, your promised land, of black, red, white, brown, blue, and gold. Canaan is calling, she is calling for you to come home. The promised land is so close, but yet so far away. So close, but yet so far away. So close, but yet so...
Time.
Let the peak in sunshine.
Bye, Felicia.
Wherefore art thou, Felicia?
Thanks. Man, it's a line from Friday. It means you're irrelevant and no one cares what you're saying. In other words, you're dismissed.
Thanks for the clarification. Can we continue with the show now?
Of course. Let's go to our next question. Actors never say good luck before a show. Instead, they say,
Break a leg, or I can do it for you.
Why is that young concubine telling people to break legs? Why trouble their bones? Let's give them fortunes.
Fool. It's the theater saying for good luck. Get with the times. Ain't that right, Pharaoh?
As you would say, hey, hey, hey.
well, that was fun. Let's go to our next question. A conversation that's between two or more actors is called
Dialogue, which is what I'd be engaging in more if others weren't so intimidated by my beauty.
And beautiful you are.
All right then, that's correct. Let's go on to our next scene. This scene is called Wit. It's written by Margaret Edson. It's about a professor named Dr. Vivian Baring and her struggles with cancer and experimental chemotherapeutic treatment. This is her interview with a young doctor who, coincidentally, was also her student in college. Sound familiar? Here it is, Wit.
I'll just pull this over. Get the prosthetics right. There. Now, I'm going to take your history. It's a medical interview, and then I'm going to give you an exam.
I believe Dr. Fleekin has already done that.
Well, I know, but Dr. Collegian wants me to do it too. Now, I'm going to take some notes as we go along.
Very well.
Okay then, let's get started. How are you feeling today?
Fine, thank you.
Good. And how's your general health?
Fine.
Okay. Now, we know you're an academic,
Yes, we've established that.
so we don't need to go over your interesting work.
No.
How old are you?
50.
Are you married?
No.
Are your parents living?
No.
How and when did they die?
My father, suddenly when I was 20 of a heart attack. My mother, slowly when I was 41 in
exercise?
Pace.
Are you having sexual relations?
Not in the moment.
Are you pre or postmenopausal?
3.
And when was the first day of your last period?
10 days, 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And when did you first notice your present complaint?
This time now?
Yes.
Oh, about 4 months ago. I started feeling this pain in my stomach, in my abdomen. Like a cramp, but not the same.
How did it feel?
Like a cramp.
But not the same.
No, duller and stronger. I can't describe it.
Well, what came next?
Oh, I don't know. I started noticing my body. Little things. I mean, each hand feels sharp pain.
What kind of pain?
Sharp and sudden. Then it would go away, or I'd be tired, exhausted. I was working on a major project, the article of John Donne for the Oxford Encyclopedia of English Literature. It was a great honor, but I had a very strict deadline.
So you would say you were under stress.
It wasn't so much more stress than usual. I just couldn't stand it this time. I don't know.
So
I went to Dr. Chin, my gynecologist, after I turned the article and explained all this. She examined me and sent me to Jefferson the internist, and he sent me to Clayton because he thought I might have a tumor.
and that's it.
Till now.
Well, that's very interesting. Well, I guess I'll start the exam. This won't take but a minute. Why don't you sort of lie back and relax. Be very relaxed. This won't take but a minute. Let me get this sheet here now. Okay, just sort of put your feet in these stirrups. Okay, now just there. Okay, now be very calm. Oh, I have to go get Susie. I have to have a girl in here, some crazy clinical rule. I'll be right back. Don't move.
Ooh, that was a stormy situation.
Does everything have to be about weather with you?
She made it storm back when World went on the dance floor.
Someone needs to put that kitty back in the kennel. Let's move on to our next question. A spontaneous style of theater using unscripted acting scenes is called?
Improvisation.
Correct!
Get in real shapes.
Which you could never improv in films.
Of course you can. Many of your favorite Seth Rogen films are, in fact, heavily improv.
Speaking of Seth Rogen, is this almost the end?
All right then, let's move on. Team Film, you're in the lead. Team Theater, it's not too late to catch up. This next question should be an easy one. The arrangement of incidents that take place in a play is called? Well, I think that was at the same time. We'll have to find some way to settle this.
What happens when a cat gets struck by lightning?
I don't know what.
The same thing that happens to everything else.
You wouldn't see it coming, you dumb little kitty.
Look who's talking. At least our teams know what time it is.
Well, that was quicker than expected. Thank you, Reagan. Your answer? Huh? Correct. The answer is the blonde.
What?
Let's move on.
All right.
Two roommates who come from opposite ends of the economic spectrum both influence each other for the better and for the worse. They end up in a sticky situation. This is the recommendation written by Jonathan Karen. It's about dorm life. I think you all know about that. Peer pressure and serious life decisions. Here it is.
I'm telling you. My tail light. I know I told him he didn't care. Can you just listen? I can't. I'm not gonna make it. Because I'm in prison! Yes, with the bars? I need you to bail me out. You just give them money. On Wilcox. Ask Dad. Actually, don't. Please, no. Please, don't. No. No. Don't tell him. Just look it up on the internet. You just give them money. That's what he said. They'll tell you that. I can't really talk about that right now. I said I can't. 2. They're both really big. I think one of them is on drugs. Can you please hurry? Of course I'll be here. Where else am I gonna go?
Tail light?
Huh?
That's it?
He said he had a warrant for my arrest. He said it's in the system, and once it's in the system, he has to follow orders.
You don't know what you got a warrant for?
All I know is he pulls me over and he's like, step out of the vehicle. So I do what he says, and he just cuffs me. He, like, takes the handcuffs and cuffs me. Like this. Like, really, really tight. It really hurt my wrists. A lot. And then he just throws me in the back of the police car. Did you know there are no seatbelts back there? It's completely unsafe. Not to mention, illegal! You'd think they'd take that into consideration when designing a police car, but no! Oh, and you want to know what the worst thing is? They took away my phone. Right? I mean, like, how am I supposed to get into contact with anybody? I feel like I've been completely cut off from society.
That's kind of the point.
Ugh, this is so fucking fucked. I have to get out of here.
Yo, you need to relax.
Hello? Can somebody please tell me what the hell is going on? I said relax, damn! Sorry.
You like a crazy little chicken just escaping from a chicken factory.
I'm just gonna sit.
Just to let you know, this ain't prison.
No?
It's just a holding cell. You in a drunk tank. Where you from?
Brentwood. Why?
Oh, okay. I see. So you from Brentwood.
That's supposed to be
That means it's where you from. I'm the white.
area.
Nice to meet you, cuz.
So, what happens now? They just keep us in here?
Yup. Or they move us to the main room, or we transfer. We get tired of waiting on the bail.
Oh, fuck.
But I ain't white, man.
I left the gate open at my boss's house. I have to call Izzy.
And who the fuck is Izzy?
Izzy's my best friend.
You friends with the 7 dwarfs?
His name is Iskender. He's Ethiopian.
Congratulations. You're friends with the Ethiopian.
I'm just saying that's what it's short for. I don't even know his number!
So, like, where is God's house at, man?
Hollywood. Why?
So you like this guy's house too?
I'm his assistant.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you work for Hollywood.
I work for a guy in Hollywood.
That's cool. I know Hollywood. I'm what you call entrepreneur.
The White Bombs Enterprise. Damn, that sounds good. I do a little bit of everything. Movies, music, memorabilia. What?
Nothing.
Movies! I like movies! Come on, kid! You know Spielberg?
I mean, I know of him.
That's my boy.
Steven Spielberg is your boy.
Yeah, you know, E.T., Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters shit. You like that movie?
I don't think so.
Is that a funny ass movie or not? Funny movie! So check it out. I'm chilling in my Hollywood bungalow, me and Steven, and this motherfucking cop shows up. I know, I'm out of my own damn business. He's bowling up in my bowling alley. And the motherfucking cop said he got something to tell me. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? So I'm just racking up my brain. And all I can remember is this Korean woman.
Korean woman.
The motherfucking Korean woman, man. This was over a year ago at the 76th when I seen her in Venice. I'm with this fine-ass model from the Ukraine. You know, he's like a fashion runway model. No joke. So I'm pulling in, got my boy R. Kelly bumping on the stereo. You know, I'm probably doing good. Got money in my pocket now, stunting. So I walk in, and the bitch is 50. I said, let me up on 3. I step out. I'm like, yo, why does my Bentley feel that halfway? God damn. No, I step right back. And I'm like, yo, why is my shit feeling halfway? I'm like, why you filling me up on 20? And she got the nerve to say, you only give me 20. You only give me 20. And I'm like, hell no. I gave you a 50. Please check your damn register. And she gonna call the cops on me. So I step back, call my man Spielberg so he come out here and sort the shit out.
Right.
Yeah, I got a question for you. How did you get that job?
I worked my way up at this company. They knew a producer and they recommended me.
Okay. So they recommended you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. What's up?
So, I take it you've been in here before?
Maui! I've been to a lot of places, know what I'm saying? Fiji!
You just seem to know a lot about how things work in here, that's all.
DC! I've been to a lot of places, know what I'm saying? This shit here is nothing. Pass said no joke. Ain't got any friends in this piece?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh man, you gotta have friends. You gotta know the rules.
Why? What are the rules?
Just saying, there's rules. Ain't no Hollywood business rules either. You come in here whining and crying like a little bitch, you gonna get treated like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? A fool step to you, you bounce step back, oh there goes your teeth.
What do you mean?
That's it right there. Who be packing heat? You're blessed with protection.
Protection?
A shank.
You mean a knife?
Ah! Slash! Slash! Ready, come back! Ready, come back! That's what I thought. I ain't listening, man. Those gods ain't your friends. No? You make friends with the gods, you make enemies with everyone else. You go ahead crying like you was doing earlier. Do that in front of me, okay? Do that shit in front of Speed? Forget about it.
Who is Speed?
Speed, my cousin homie. Roll with them Crips. Don't care who he cuz. He ain't never gonna see no daylight. Then there's Dex. That's cool, the Mexican mafia. But me and him go way back when we used to ball together.
You mean you actually know these guys?
You want to hear a joke?
Do I have a choice?
What's the game horse eat?
I don't know. What?
Hey. Come on, man. That shit ain't funny. You got no sense of humor.
I don't know. I didn't think
Man, shit is funny. Laugh. No.
What?
Man, it ain't even like that, bro.
Ain't like what?
You think I'm trying to make a move? You think I'm a homo?
Whoa,
Well, that was the recommendation. Here's your question. All right, this type of curtain, as used to produce a scene, is blank and can have images projected onto it.
Scrim, meow.
Huh?
Meow, meow, scrim.
Speak English.
She said, scream.
Of course she said scrim. I was just making sure the audience knew what she was saying. Great job, theater. All right, let's move on to our next question. What do you call the section of the theater where the audience sits?
The house, meow.
The house.
That's correct.
What are you kidding me? You did not just hear her say the house. You're the most incompetent little human.
With me, bitch. I'm it, bitch. I am sick and tired of you all bickering like children. Theta, all you do is sing, Reagan, Victoria. I can never understand what the hell you are saying. And Storm, Cinderella, you are both not all that. Did I forget to mention? You're not funny. Shakespeare, stop being so damn old-fashioned.
Why, I'm appalled.
Alphaba, if you say one more thing, I'm going to drop an entire school on you with the children inside. You all are going to sit there and shut up. And we are going to get through this round of Theater Feud, or my name's not. Oh, no, no. Fire! All right. Let's move on. Cinderella answered that question correctly. So let's go to our next scene. Based on the Vivo Hem, this play explores diverse backgrounds in the AIDS HIV pandemic of the 1980s. It won multiple awards, including Best Score, Best Musical, and Best Book with a Pulitzer Prize. It's written by Jonathan Larson, and it's known none other as Rent.
The line is, CyberArts and its corporate sponsor, Grace Communication, would like to mitigate the Christmas Eve riots. What is so difficult? It just doesn't roll off my tongue. I like my version. You dressed as a groundhog to protest the groundbreaking.
It's a metaphor.
Ooh, it's less than brilliant.
That's it, Miss Ivory.
What?
Ever since New Year's Eve, I haven't said boo. I let you do the rest. I didn't get my nipples pierced because it grossed you out. And I didn't stay and dance at the Click Club that night because you wanted to go home.
You were flirting with a woman in rubber.
Oh, that's what this is about? There will always be women in rubber flirting with me. Okay? Give me a break. Every single day, I walk down the street. I hear people say, baby, so sweet. Ever since puberty, everybody stays with me. Boys, girls, I can't help it, baby. So be kind and don't lose your mind. Because remember,
scene, what is a production in which singing and dancing play an essential part?
Musicals, of course. I love musicals, believe it or not. And cookies and my son and food. And
Great! No one cares. Next question. Ooh, seems like we have an unfair advantage here. Oh well. It is believed that Shakespeare coined the word assassination. True or false?
False.
And the answer is, drum roll, please. Incorrect! Sorry, Shakespeare. For the steal. Correct.
Said that I thought it was better to say nothing. And King Henry V, 'twas stated that man of few words are the best of men.
I still think you're a good man, Shakespeare.
Yes, meow meow.
Makest me a dunce. I submit to the role of
You are more probable, and those are present. They are your peers.
He's right. You're not a fool. We just sometimes don't understand what you're talking about. In other words,
I think what Shakespeare is trying to say is that without theater, film would never have existed. Theater has existed for over 2,500 years, and it's evolved into a medium that we've all come to love. The theatrical arts have the power to transcend languages, culture, time. Without them, film, TV, it wouldn't exist.
they have a point. Looks like you all needed us after all.
Oh, looks like we have a bonus round this time. Of course. Team theater, team film, Sunday contestant. All right, guys, here's your question. Name all 4 shows in the 2014-2015 Rep Theater season.
Oh, I have the playbill right here. I have the answers.
Is that cheating? I don't care.
Let's see. All right, the 2014. Look at this. This is my answer. The 2014 and 2015 ODU Rep Theater season is 5 women wearing the same dress, the death of Thomas Edison, the water play, and oh my God, Hamlet! They're playing Hamlet! Oh my God, that is an honor.
Well, he's correct. Team theater wins. The true winners in film and on TV, or team theater and in film, are the audience.
Oh.
Great job, guys!
Sound trumpets, let our bloody colors wave, and either victory or else be grave.
Shut up, Shakespeare. We get it.
Fare thee well, Madame Felicia. May your journeys carry you somewhere you want desired.
You heard him. All right, I'd love to entertain your complaints, but that's all the time we have. Let's have a round of applause for our contestants. Huh? Thank you. Now, stay tuned for next week's show, Classic versus Contemporary. And remember, I'm your host, Hey!